Almost a... White ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Takes his time as he lines up the goal. It's okay to have... He gains possession. Miss could prove costly. Only one goal the difference. The Power can't afford to get too comfortable here. Good mark by Petrie.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. Maston blocks it. He shanked that. She will take the free.
She ordered to play on. Hill sticks out his hands and collects the ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Xnathanx761's gets the tap, able to grab it on the half volley. With the quick hands, back from Mitchell. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Nicely intercepted by Ryder. Boat comes away with the ball. Approaching the goals now. Bonfries with the catch. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him this will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Put Adelaide by 7 points. It's not the score he was looking for.
He's the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Wines, drops it. He boots it. Xnathanx761's with the spoil. Boat picks up the ball. Quick hands finding the running player.
Lysette isn't able to hang on to the mark as it's punched away. He grabs it on the run. Out of bounds near the goal. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Westhoff with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 25 metres out. The tightest of angles here. Wayward with a kick. Solid catch. Wingard with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 30 metres from home. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. Put Adelaide by 8 points. I would have expected him to nail that. Hands like dinner plates. Boat plays it on. Mitchell brought him down, holding the ball. He has to play on now. Whack. Have that, mate. Mitchell feeds it wide. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Jeddah can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Passes by hand. Mitchell with the shot. Oh, it's hit the post. Tough break.
I would have expected him to nail that. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Hill steers the ball towards goal. What a huge goal by Hill. If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up.
Hill, it's not the biggest kick of the footy. I'd say 50. Oh, it's going to test him, but he's still got some good power.
Hill thinks that was holding the ball, and the umpire agrees. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark by Bieber. Handballs from the tackle. Wellingham into... And we have a ball up.
Xnathanx761's is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Is he spotting a fly? He kicks the ball. Nice interception. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Hand passes to the running man. Puts boot to ball. Petrie takes the uncontested mark.
Jams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Boots it. The mark is taken by Mitchell. Low kick. Great grab. Impey decides to play on. Hill damage. Petrie pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Handballs from the tackle. Moves it quickly by hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. White having no trouble taking that one. In technical terms, he's made a real pig's ear of it. Monfries slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Jumping at shadows. Hill tackles. Wellingham read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Ebert doesn't waste that opportunity. A favourable bounce. Craig onto the ball. He gives the ball away. Wellingham onto picked by Marston. Wins the hard ball. He kicked that one like my mother. And the mark will be paid.
Gray obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He decides to play it on. He takes a strong mark. Lysette slams the ball to his boot. He grabs it.
Picked by Wellingham. A solid mark from Mitchell. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. He spears the ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Advantage, says the umpire. Broadbent picks up the loose ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Broadbent sends the ball on its way. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. Slams it on the boot. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. He's got it. Goes by hand. An easy interception for Mitchell. Sends it into the open paddock. Yet another possession. White comes away with the ball. That'll be a free for a push. Boots it. Marston got under it. Marston sends one up towards the wing. Nice hands.
White always has the ball on a string. Vardy with the football. Naitanui gets possession. Sending it on its way. Petrie having no trouble taking that one. Petrie has a kick. It's on its way. Wow-wee, what a huge kick. Well, West Coast needed that goal. Can they build on this now?
And look at that bounce. Naitanui with first hands to the ball. Doak, but Mitchell picks up the bouncing ball. Petrie runs in. Picture perfect drop punt. The mark is taken by Jetta. Nice drop punt. Lecrac going for number one. Lecrac just manages to sink it. What a timely goal. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Definitely palmed to advantage. Marston has the ball. Mitchell comes away with the ball. Intercepted with the quick hands. Mitchell was taken high. Slams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Cripps. And he's missed. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
The disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the power need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Trengove kicks the ball to himself. Pittard gains the loose ball. He steals the ball on the bounce. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Hill shoots for goal.
West Coast with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Port Adelaide 28-15. I would have expected him to nail that. He kicks it to himself. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richard.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
Richo, now. Second quarter, here we go.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
It's been intercepted by the opposition. He gets his hands on the footy. Marston again, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
He gives it a punishing kick. Lysette marks. Picture perfect drop punt. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets boot to leather. Marked by White.
The power just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Gray by hand.
Advantage, play on.
Wingard grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. He's been told to play on. Caught. What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Wingard, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Goal for Wingard, gets his first. 2 goals will see Port Adelaide in the lead. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Deft touch from Nui. Hand passed by White, intercepted by Mitchell. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Handball finds Petrie. He runs into the goal. Grabs the footy. Jonas with no time to delay with that kick. Ebert shoots off the handball. Jams it on the boot. Trengo catches. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. You'd back him from this position. Going for goal number 1. It's going. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Trengo grabs that one. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. An ideal position to be kicking from. He kicked that one like my wife would. The ball crosses the line. Sheed sends the ball on its way, and the mark will be paid. Hartlett kicks it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Trengo going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Disappointing kick there.
Sheed may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Trengo with the spill. Vardy sharks the ball away. He's approaching the goals now. Only a bit.
I would have expected him to nail that. Nice contested mark by Mitchell. Picture perfect drop punt. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He wants to play on. Wingard wins the marking contest. Finding the running player. Gets a handball away. Marston gets the hand pass. Pittard with the catch. Goes short with the hand pass. Player starting something with the 1-2. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Gets a handball away. Sheed hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Choose to kick it. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Penetrating hand pass. Intercepted. Boak pounds it long to his teammates. Hill being paid a free there. Hill passes it. Marston again, Richard.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Sheed with a short hand pass. Gets a handball away. Mitchell runs past and gets the ball. An easy interception for Broadbent. The ball in the hands of Ebert. White runs past and gets the ball. He gives the ball away. Jonas passes. Gets boot to high. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 40 metres out. 40 metres out. Port Adelaide will be hoping this one sails through. It'll give them the lead. He'll be disappointed with that effort. She has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle.
Mark.
Lysette kicks it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. White, not wasting time, elects to play on. The ball crosses the line. Bumps the pigskin. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Wellingham's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Puts boot to ball. It's intercepted. He grabs the footy. Petrie picks it up. Ebert gets possession, takes possession.
Took up a goal for Port Adelaide. The Power goes back into the lead. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Rydick with a big fist on it. Trengo, a massive kick off the boot. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. And we'll get a throw in. The ball is in the air. Naitanui punches it. Short handball from Gray. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Levy heading in. Watch his style. A goal for Port Adelaide. 3 goals so far. Well done. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Claimed by Ryder. He gains possession. Handballs. Vardy taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Vardy ordered to play on. Pittard gets the upper hand.
The Power have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there. Puts boot to ball. Petrie picks up the ball. He's evading ghosts. He gets bumped. Hill scoops up the ball. His run-up looks promising. Gets the loose ball. Petrie takes a shot. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind. The Eagles have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Power.
It's not the score he was looking for. Geddick sends the ball on its way. Jonas didn't see that one coming.
He mightn't be taking them often himself, but he's always getting a fist in the way of the opposition. Lacroix scoops up the ball. Missed his target by hand. Gets it off the ground. Jonas has given away a free kick.
Hill shoots it. Has it got the carry? A monster of a kick gets home. Chalk it up 6 points. A second goal in the bag. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Naitanui, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. He controls the bouncing ball. Ryder comes away with the ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Going for goal number 1. Bonfries watches as it sails through. He kicks with power. Strong mark by Wellingham.
Wellingham's got good knowledge of the game, and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Petrie with handball. He slams that on the boot. Mitchell takes the mark. Sending it on its way. Vardy marks the ball.
Puts boot to ball. Strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Over the top of the pack. McKenzie winds it up. This will certainly test him from this distance. Going for goal number 1. Marked by
Trengo. He's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. McKenzie hand passes the ball. Now he's asked for it back.
Jonas gets the interception on the bounce. He gets the hand pass. Broadbent with the bump. Broadbent with the football. Shoots off the handball. Hartlett kicking the skin off that one. Marston takes the mark uncontested. Jams it on the boot now. A great effort. McKenzie slams it on the boot. White drops it. Xnathanx with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. She's running hot, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
He takes an uncontested mark.
Maston is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He boots it. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. Gray, with good strong hands.
Kicks it. The ball spills to Ryder with the quick hands. He runs for the goal. Trengove. The Power won't be so desperate after that goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. Ryder really gets onto this one. Lobs the pass. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Sockers the ball away. Shepherd on the ball at the moment. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Cleared by Xnathanx. The ball spills to Hill. He has the ball, gains possession. Petrie picks up the loose ball. Vardy is streaming past and gets the footy. Broadbent bumps. Sends the ball to open space. He's got it. Can he do it? He kicks it. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richo?
It's a mongrel kick.
I would have expected him to nail that.
Trengove is one of those talented players with a golden boot. His kicks are fantastic. He kicks the ball. That's a mark. Petrie lining up with the goals.
Petrie with the shot. Off by a number of centimetres. The goal eluding them each time. West Coast trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. Disappointing kick there. Out of bounds on the full by Trengove. Out of bounds in the pocket. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. The Eagles trailing by 6. They have a lot to think about after the first half.
West Coast need to have a look at themselves during the break. They are struggling in all departments and really need someone to step up and spark them into action in this second half.
The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's the Power 43 to West Coast 37.
Port Adelaide are playing well, but even if they are on the right track, they'll get run over if they just sit there in the second half. So they need to go into the rooms at half-time and sit and look at ways that they can improve.
Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 66 to 65. You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close. The Power appear relentless in their tackling with a total of 74, which is more than I can say for the Eagles on 19.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes and we'll have plenty more footy to play. the third term begins.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Rydick with the mighty fist. Marston down. Richo, what does it look like to you?
He won't be coming back after that injury, that's for sure. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Sending it on its way.
Wingard with the goal. That's number 2. Big goal for the Power. That's 2 in a row for Port Adelaide. The Power with a 2-goal lead. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Lysette is relieved to see that one go through. Both ruckmen have their eyes on. Nice bounce. Punched by Ryder. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Butler on the ball at the moment. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Puts the head down as he runs in. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Mitchell just misses the goal. Disappointing kick there.
Trengo has a deadly kick. He can pinpoint his man almost every time. Shepherd takes a shot. Score for West Coast. West Coast lead.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Rydick is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate that Nui. He picks up the loose ball. Petrie gains possession through the interception. Mitchell is getting the ball again and again. Gains possession. He grabs it on the run. Broadbent controls. Approaching the goals now. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Disappointing kick there. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Pittard kicks it out of the congestion. Scoops up the ball. White comes away with the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Yet another possession. It's not the score he was looking for. Here's a chance for Hill, 40 metres out. This could turn things around. He really should have made more of that. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. It's not the score he was looking for.
Trengo has so much potential, he could just be anything. Back in front goes West Coast.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Nat Nui has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Trengo has an opportunity to steal the lead.
It's not the score he was looking for.
Sheed is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Petrie gets the catch. Sending it on its way. He takes the contested mark. Jeddah hand passes the ball. Wellingham kicks the ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark.
McKenzie plays it off by hand. The spilled ball is collected. Broadbent soccers it. He gains possession, finding the running player. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Sheed has it.
Sheed's got good knowledge of the game, and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. McKenzie with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it. Broadbent puts his boot on it. That's a mark.
Kicks. He picks up the loose ball. White taken high, and he'll get the free kick. White boots it. Hill from behind.
Hill has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Kicks the ball. Good hand skills there. Oh, that doesn't look good. He might be injured. Lyset will see no further action after that injury.
Petrie doesn't waste that opportunity. Vardy there to mop it up. Mitchell gets it out of the congestion. Gets boot to high. Petrie takes the mark uncontested. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. Goals are like hen's teeth here for West Coast. Disappointing kick there. Nice mark under pressure. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Petrie has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 45 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. And he's missed. I would have expected him to nail that. The ball goes out of bounds on the full, and that ball is out of bounds. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 50 metres from home. West Coast can't relax too much. They're only up by 1 goal. I would have expected him to nail that. The spiralling torpedo from White. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Monfries has seen plenty of the footy. Hill has an injury. That's pretty serious. He'll be out for at least the rest of this match. Petrie with the ball. Superb handball. He controls the bouncing ball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Good mark by Impey.
Impey's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He plays on with it. Butler gets a favourable bounce. Winds, cuts off the ball. Good hand skills there. Good hand skills there.
A low stabbing kick. Hill alone for the uncontested mark. Gets boot to leather. Nice mark there. Bumps the pigskin. The ball mopped up. Lecrack again, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
The ball is on the ground, and it's picked up by Hill. Dishes it off to the running player. Vardy intercepts it. Approaching the goals now. Vardy launches one towards goal. It's not the score he was looking for. Jonas takes the mark.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Port Adelaide to rack up the marks. Port Adelaide need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Butler slams the ball to his boot. Vardy, just the better man in that contest. McKenzie with the mark.
Low spearing kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He steadies now in front of goal. Petrie certainly sends it a long way, but not always with the right postcode. I would have expected him to nail that. Takes that one strongly. Hartlett can kind of get it off. Jeddick lining up. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Works it across the ground. Caught by Petrie. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Going for goal number 3. A goal for the Eagles. That's number 3. What a timely goal. The Eagles in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Rydick with first hands to the ball. He's got the football now. Tackled by Ryder. The ball muddy in his hands. White working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the road. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 20 metres out. The Power will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition.
Port Adelaide have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
He's got the football now. Hartlett has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Dishes it off to the running player. Wingard, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. That's 2 in a row for Power. If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up.
Monfries is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
Going for goal number 1. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Nat Newick misses again. Is it the boots? Disappointing kick there.
Trengove is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Puts boot to ball. Bo catches it. He decides to play it on. Bo being penalised there. Petrie passes it. Oh, nice one too. His tackle gets slipped. He boots it. Hill with a strong mark.
Slams it on the boot. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. Lecrac slams it on the boot. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. The ball is in the air. Punched by Xnathanx761's. The bouncing ball is controlled. Gains possession, finding the running player. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back.
Xnathanx761 has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Gets a handball to the running man. Wingard taking aim. Wingard goes for home. Lobby gives away the free, pushing it back.
He's been told to play on. He scoops the ball off the ground. Goddard has the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. She's running hot, Richo.
He's been outstanding all match, Den.
Is in his possession. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Wellingham was taken high. Puts boot to ball. Petrie claims it. He kicks it long. Solid catch. Xnathanx761's puts the ball in the hands of fate. Goddard looking like a Manchester United player. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Kennedy. Trengert with no time to delay with that kick. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Xnathanx761 with the punch. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Vardy. It's with him now. Goes by hand. And the free kick's been awarded. He kicks it. That was a narrow miss. Behind starting to add up. But West Coast, the Eagles by 4 points. Will be disappointed with that effort. Trengert waiting to bring it back into play. Kennedy setting his sights on the goals. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. West Coast by 5 points. We'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengo has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. White with the kick. Ryder marks it.
Sends it on its way. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark under pressure. This is a great angle to kick from. It's a nice piece of that one. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richard?
With the power, the only way I see for them to overcome is to hang on.
A good term with the Eagles, 67, to the power, 62.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look.
The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
You can't just beat a team. You have to leave a lasting impression in their minds so that they never want to see you again.
My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. The ball spills too slowly. It shaved the post just so close. There should be enough time to close that margin. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Spilled by Marston. Clean pick-up by Petrie. Dishes it off to the running player. He's heading for home. Jams it on the boot. Cripps taking aim. Cripps takes aim for goals. Trengo catches.
Trengo is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Trengo, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Shot by Cripps. It shaved the post just so close. It's not the score he was looking for. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. A great effort. Sends it on its way. Mitchell catches it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. A long way out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Great grab. Kennedy setting his sights on the goals. 15 metres out. Kennedy pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go. Big leap is in his possession. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Nice interception. Mitchell just squeezes the kick out. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Levy winds it up. 45 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Going for goal number 5. Now that miss could prove costly. It's not the score he was looking for. Sheed will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Good mark by Marston. Jams it on the boot. Jeddick marks it. He chooses to play on. Hand passes. Gets boot to leather. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He shows the quick hands. Nice interception. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Mitchell bumps. Cripps intercepts it. McKenzie doesn't waste that opportunity. Sends it home with a mighty kick.
McKenzie, on his wrong foot, isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. I think it was intended for Sheed. Marked by Lodi, lining up the goal now. 30 metres from home. Golden opportunity here. Levy thumps the ball for goal. Levy executes the goal well. The Power can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. Nice bounce. Natanui outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He scoops the ball off the ground. Vardy gets the ball. He's heading for home. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Port Adelaide stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid. He kicks the ball.
Nice mark under pressure. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Could he kick this?
He should kick this.
45 metres out. Took up a goal for Port Adelaide just when they needed it most. Port Adelaide have scored the last 2 goals. There should be enough time to close that margin. He gets his hands on the footy. Marston intercepts it. Vardy is streaming past and gets the footy. Pass too slow for the running man. Booted by McKenzie. Marks. Picture-perfect drop punt. Petrie presents and takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Catch by Cardlet.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. A great mark under pressure. Maston slams the ball to his boot. The mark will be paid. Broadbent kicks it.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Boots it. He wins the contest. Levy taking aim. 25 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Still enough time to turn this around. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Ryder punches it. Has it now. What was he thinking? Wingard on the ball at the moment. Trenger tackles. Sheed with the ball. Ebert passes. He's been seized with the ball. That's going to be holding it. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. A good mark under the circumstances. Interception. The ball is thumped towards goal by Trenger. The kick just clears the line for a goal. The Power by 6 points. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Ryder. Marston onto the ball. Jams it on the boot. Impey has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Impey's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Trengo taking aim. A shocker of a kick. He grabs it. Lobby getting into position for the kick.
Here he is going for goal number 7. Gets the distance. Well, he gets number 7. That's 5 in a row for Port Adelaide. 2 goals outclassed in that contest. Vardy has the ball. Xnathanx sticks out his hands and collects the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Gains possession. Jonas manages to get the handball out of the pack. Caught.
Even though West Coast are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. It's a mark. He kicks the ball. Shepherd catches it.
Kicks it across the ground. Marston with the catch. Gets boot to leather. White gets the upper hand. He's elected to play on. Nice mark there. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Bonfries lacks precision. Hasn't got the carry. He'd like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. The ball crosses the line. Kicked by Sheed. Lysette catches it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes that one strongly. Wellingham choosing to play on. Nice hands. The kick is held up in the wind. He gathers the loose ball. Handball short. Wingard working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Trenger has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
I would expect him to get this, Dennis.
35 metres out. Hasn't got the carry. The Power leads by 13. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Marston kicks it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Ebert may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Claimed by Xnathanx. Boat handballs it to the open paddock. Wingard is an absolute ball magnet. Going for goal number 3. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Okobi. That's 6 in a row for Port Adelaide. The Power lead West Coast 101 to 82. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Letty knows that was something special.
Ryder, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. He boots it. He claims the ball. Hill with the kick. He marks the ball. Xnathanx taking aim.
Kicks it. Mitchell catches it. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. 65 metres out. Sends it on its way. Petrie got under it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Shot by Petrie. It's in the air. Well, that was a brave shot. Good goal. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this?
West Coast have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Big thump from Ryder. Petrie with the mark. A lovely drop pass. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Port Adelaide dominating in the air, and the scoreboard reflects it. Petrie kicks for goal. Good mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Lecrac with the goal. That's 2 now. He's playing well. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? Marston intercepts it. He handballs it. He has the ball. He has the ball. Puts the kick on the wing. That ball is out of bounds. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Is in his possession. It's intercepted. What a big hip and shoulder. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
No questioning whether the Eagles can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. West Coast need to start kicking more direct for goal. McKenzie wants to play on. McKenzie with the shot. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown.
The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Naitanui didn't even get close to that tap. Trengo won't hit the intended target. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Both Ruckman battling for the front spot. Naitanui gets onto the ball, shoots off the handball.
Ball up.
Good tap from Naitanui. Trengo collects, hand passes. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Rydek lays it off to the running man. The ball goes out of bounds. Throw in from the boundary line. The Ruckman battle it out. Naitanui got a fist on it. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Lysette gains possession through the interception. He passes the ball. Can he do it? Gets it out in the nick of time. What a mark. He surely won't miss from this distance. Lobe, no good. The Power by 2 points. I would have expected him to nail that.
Sheed really wears his heart on his sleeve. Maston marks the ball. Sending it on its way. The ball is out of bounds. The umpire will toss it back in.
Palms it down nicely, right with the football. We've just learnt that with sufficient thrust, pigs fly just fine. Richo to wrap up the match.
I can tell you one thing, Port Adelaide stuck to their game plan and played this game on their terms, and you can clearly see how much this win means to them.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce to kick off proceedings. Cunnington, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Thomas with a clinical drop punt. Garnett with the mark. Garnett sends one up towards the wing. Marks. Gray decides to play on. Rydick is able to grab it on the half volley. Pittard with the running catch. Trenger takes an uncontested mark. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
He needs to think more about it when in front of goals.
It's not the score he was looking for. A solid mark from Garner.
Garner really wears his heart on his sleeve. Strong mark there. He slams that on the boot.
Jonas kicks it. Trenger with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Lobs the handball. Handballs from the tackle. Hits the running man. Weight on the ground. Richard, what the heck happened there?
The doctor will have to take a look at that one. Cunnington, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Right, with good strong hands. Gee, a long kick there. He grabs it.
Good drop punt by Anderson. Caught by Williams. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Let's see if they can go on with us from now. Catch by Trenger. He decides to play on. Slams it on the boot. Broadbent dodging for no reason at all. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Broadbent throws the ball. Free kick. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. It's a point apiece. I would have expected him to nail that. There could be a short option here. Swallow will need to pull something special out here. Get back in from this position. Chips it down towards half forward. Bounces favourably for Jacobs. Going for goal number 1. Thomas manages to sneak it through. Goal. That's the first one of the game. Nice bounce. Huge leap. Trenger on the ball at the moment. A short handball. Gives it to the running man. Takes that one strongly. Clears now. Marked by Pittard. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him his kick slurs off the side of his boot. Great mark.
Cunnington needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Winds, shanks it. He grabs it. Ryder getting into position for the kick. Gray dodging just for the fun of it. Cunnington gets the intercept, gets the handball. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that.
Swallow slams it on the boot. Ryder takes it well. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Intercepted by Boak. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Saturday afternoon football. Anticipation is high, players are ready, and the game is underway.
Don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong.
Jonas threading the needle right there. He gets a kick out of the pack. Nice work from Boak. Gets the ball free. Wright just stopping for a quick dance. The umpire allows play to continue. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Trengo hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Intercepted. The ball bounced favourably for Wood. Picked up by Swallow. He's got the footy in his hands. The ball spills to White. Sweeping handball. Craig going for number 1. Craig with the goal. He sinks his first goal. The Power take the first goal.
Gray is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Clark lays it off to the running man. Wait with his head down, running for home. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengo wears his heart on his sleeve, and he just bleeds for this footy club. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball.
McMillan intercepts the bouncing ball. Passes out to space. Handballs from the tackle. Collected by Ryder. Kicked at goal by Ryder. Trengo delivers a nice bump for Swallow. Handballs.
Cunnington obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He taps it. Wright gathers it. Jonas collects it. Gives it to the running man. Clark blocks it. He hand passes it. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Wade gets the hand pass. Wade kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The ball is bounced. Cunnington with a big fist on it. Short handball from Jonas. Intercept by Anderson. Garnett comes away with the ball. He runs for home. Caught by Broadbent. Gets boot to leather. Nice mark under pressure. He's got the footy in his hands. Wood gathers it. He's got the footy in his hands. Levick runs past and gets the ball. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richo?
One word, Dennis. Disgraceful.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Thomas waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Interception. Monfrey's handball short. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goal post. Put Adelaide by a point. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He wins the contest. Boak choosing to play on. A clean pickup. The players have decided to take advantage. Lobs the handball. Garnett butt. A clean pickup. Advantage. The ball in the hands of Tartlet. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Interception. Clark handball short. Wright finds his man on the move. What was the intention of that kick, Richo?
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that.
30 metres from home, 30 metres out. An easy angle for Globey. Levick steers the ball towards goal. Slots it. Put Adelaide by 7 points. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Ryder. Clark has the ball. He collects the loose ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Inside 50 kick by White. Levy presents and takes the mark. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 35 metres out. The Power get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Levick has got a habit of pulling it out when it matters most. I just said. The ball is bounced. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. Short handball from Swallow. Handballs from the tackle. Swallow unloads one towards goal. The ball crosses the line, and that ball is out of bounds. Thumps the pigskin. Pittard marks.
Port Adelaide could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Ryder marks it. He plays it on. He boots it. White kicks it. He steals the ball on the bounce. Trengove running in, about to kick. Out on the full. It's terrible.
Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. Jams it on the boot now. Amazing specky by McMillan. A rushed kick. Takes that one strongly. Boots it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Gets boot to leather. He gathers the loose ball. With the ball now. Watches the ball knock the player and gets nothing in return. Sweeping handball. McMillan gets a nice bump from Trengo. The loose ball picked up. Right kicking the ball free of the pack. The opposition forgot about him and he takes the easy mark. Cunnington claims the ball.
Cunnington's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Interception. Pittard kicks the ball. Trengove takes the mark. He opts to play on.
Levy catches it. He steadies now in front of goal. The ball is hammered towards goal by Floby. Port Adelaide in front. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Ryder nicely outclassing Cunnington. He's got the footy in his hands. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. He takes an uncontested mark. Hastily kicked. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Hibbert couldn't hang on to that one. Waite gets the ball out of the pack. Going for goal number 1. The scoreboard starting to worry North Melbourne now. Clean tap by Ryder. Hibbert has the ball. Nicely intercepted by Swallow. Stabs the ball. Waite alone for the uncontested mark. Shot at goal by Waite. Big trouble for North Melbourne. They need to kick a few now. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengove can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He kicks to himself. He gets his hands on the footy. Clark has the football. He kicks the ball. Waite marks it.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. A chance to add one more to his tally. Tantalizingly close. Behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Nice contested mark by White. He handballs it. Puts boot to ball. Ryder marks it. Oh, he's given that to up an almighty thump. Bonfries catches it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 50 metres out. Bonfries going for number 1. Picked up by Thomas. Pick up by Levy. Levy was taken high. Levy getting into position for the kick. 30 metres from home. Having a big day going for goal number 4. The Power leads by 17. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Clean tap by Ryder. Handball short. Gets boot to leather. Nice mark under pressure. Puts boot to ball. Wright catches it.
Wright is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He's got a hold of that one. Kept his composure then. Clark puts his boot on it. Broadbent wins the contested ball.
He decides to play on. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. Good mark by Boak. Gets off a wobbly kick. Bonfries drives the ball towards goal. Levy hand passes. It takes two to make a thing go right. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. 5 goals means you've dominated your opponent. Time for a new one. The lead has been increased. Rydick is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Cunnington. Hand passes. Did he see a ghost? Chips it down towards half forward. Bonfries catches. Lining up the goal now. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. It's going. Goal. The Power with a handy break, leading the Kangaroos 44-15. Guided by Cunnington, the bouncing ball is controlled. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Cunnington wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Clark gets possession. Wade is bumped off the ball. Ebert handballs to the man on the move.
And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpire has released the ball. Cunnington with the tap. He soccers it. Swallow a good crummer. Swallow has the ball. He grabs it on the run. He scoops the ball off the ground. The advantage is played. Finding the running player. Intercepted. Shoots off the handball. Garnett replies back. Jonas doesn't waste that opportunity. Swallow gathers it. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Boak with the pickup. Run control to Major Tom. The ball goes out of bounds. Thrown in majestically. Cunnington directs it down. A chance to add one more to his tally. It's hit the post. It's behind. Port Adelaide by 5 goals. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Boak enjoying a height advantage. He wants to play on. Send the torp in, big fella. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Swallow with the interception is in his possession. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. He's been told to play on. Cunnington looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Kangaroos' forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at Port Adelaide 45 to North Melbourne 15.
Port Adelaide will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to North Melbourne. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how North Melbourne can come back after the break.
Richo, what are your thoughts on the opening term? The siren sounds for the second quarter.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Wingard just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 30 metres from home, 30 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Wingard. That's 4 in a row for the Power. Port Adelaide by 6 goals. The ball has been bounced. Rydick with the first touch. Goes short with a hand pass. Right time to emphasise there are no secrets to a handball. Tackled, but gets the handball off. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Hits the running man. The spiralling torpedo from Ryder. Out of bounds near the goal. The Rucks are going at it. Big leap. Levy onto the ball. He's been captured with the ball, and it's going to be holding it. Bumps the pigskin. Wines marks it. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He gets another possession. Levy heads in for the goals. A great effort. Choose to kick it. Nice hands. Here's a chance for Boak. 65 metres out. Goes towards half forward. Catch by Swallow. Sends the Sharon on its way.
He's hard on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He takes a strong mark. McMillan kicks it. Swallow with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Impey gets the bouncing ball. Pittard has the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Trengo with the ball.
He runs for home. Shot by Trengo. That was a narrow miss. Port Adelaide leads by 37. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Thomas assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Boak presents and takes the mark.
It's clear that Port Adelaide have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He slams that on the boot. Winds, catches it.
Lining up the goal now. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Distance could be the problem. Wood drilled that kick in, and the mark will be paid. Booted by McMillan. Taken by Boak. He plays on now. Slams it on the boot. Trengo swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Lobs the pass, jumping at shadows. The ball crosses the boundary. He runs out of room and crosses the boundary line. The ball going back to the players right now. Cunnington decisively. The loose ball picked up by Wood. Thomas manages to get the handball out of the pack. Cunnington goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Cunnington kicks it. Strong mark by Anderson. Thumps the pigskin. Gets spoiled.
Hartlett. He's got some good spoiling skills on him, but he just needs to apply it more often. Hand passes to the running man. Handballs it into open space. Trengove picks it up, passes by hand. Wingard dishes it off to the running man. His approach looks good. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post. Port Adelaide are on top of Kangaroos.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Nice mark under pressure. Played on. Gets boot to leather. He wins the contest. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Probing kick inside the 50. Marks.
The Kangaroos have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. Sending it on its way. Good mark. Wines wants to play on. Trengo gets the catch.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 45 metres out. You'd back him from this position. Port Adelaide starting to exert some dominance over the Kangaroos with the lead of 59-15. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Rydick knocks it down the field. Manages to get a hand to it. White gets the ball out of the pack. Trengo has the chance to add one more to his talent. He takes control of the loose ball, slips the handball to Wingard. A lot of possessions for him. The Power have scored the last 6 goals. Port Adelaide with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 65-15. Hand pass by White. Rydick drives it inside the 50. Thomas soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Kicks it. A great effort. Hartlett setting his sights on the goals. 60 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Hastily kicked. The ball picked up. Hits the running man. Wingard hammers the ball for goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. The Power with the advantage as they lead the Kangaroos 66-15. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Strong mark. Gets the kick out of the defensive 50. Nice mark there. Kicks. Wright has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
The Kangaroos haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first.
He lays off the pass. Mistimes the kick. Scoops up the bouncing ball. What was he thinking? Trengo decides to send it to open space. Cunnington picks up the loose ball. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Yet another possession. Over the top of the pack. Wright keeps that one low. And the mark will be paid.
Play on!
Kicked by Swallow. Intercepted. Fails to dispose of it correctly. Wingard sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Approaching the goals now. He has to play on now. Picture perfect drop punt. Hartlett takes it well. He wants to play on. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Vogt gathers it. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Boots it. Clark catches.
Clark, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Lining it up with the goal now. He boots it. Broadbent marks it.
Play on!
He gets boot to the ball. Wright gets the catch.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Swallowed with an easy mark. Nice interception. Thomas with a powerful tackle on Broadbent. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. It's not the score he was looking for. Broadbent went straight through him. Clark goes back to collect the ball, a free kick and several teeth. Going for goal number 1. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Clark wastes the opportunity. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Cunnington there to mop it up. Impey sockers it. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Wines finds his man on the move. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. A miss from Trengo. Port Adelaide by 50. I would have expected him to nail that.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Kangaroos stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Trengo marks it. He decides to play it on. He slams that on the boot. Ebert approaching home now. Oh, it's hit the post. Tough break.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Looks like he'll go out wide. Wood got under it. Clears it. Clark, free kick. Chips it down towards half forward. Wait with the mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Williams having no trouble taking that one. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? It's not the score he was looking for. Over the top of the pack.
It's clear that Port Adelaide have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Kept his composure then. Ryder mistimes it. Gray really forced to earn that mark.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. The Power leads by 56. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Batted down nicely by Ryder. Trenga controls it. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Cunnington hits it. Wright controls.
Wright just got a great confidence knowing he can catch his direct opponent, so he's happy to leave him and go and help his teammates to create a 2-on-1 on a regular basis. Gray dodging his dreams. Wingard gets possession. He's all alone in the goals.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Nice mark under pressure. Wright kicking the skin off that one. McMillan catches it. McMillan sends one up towards the wing. White looking to make them pay for that turnover. Impey with the running catch. Intercepted. A short handball. No, that's just giving the ball away. Pittard comes away with the ball. Choose to kick it. The ball crosses the line. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Cunnington decisively. Approaching the goals now. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. Port Adelaide leads by 58. I would have expected him to nail that. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores are the Power 76, North Melbourne 18.
The Power need to become a team.
There's the siren to start the second half.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Gets a handball away. McMillan with the ball. Nice interception. Ryder feeds it wide. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Swallow is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wife.
Out on the full.
Choose to kick it. Anderson free kick. Anderson was aiming for Trenga. Solid catch. Handballs. Sharing is caring. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. White comes away with the ball. She's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Here we go again. Cunnington knocks it down the field. Has it now. Wines runs in. Here's a mighty kick at the footy. Nice mark there. Levy just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Fails to dispose of it correctly. Well, with kicking like that, you'd have to say it's a goal he would have kicked 99 times out of 1,000. Disappointing kick there. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Goes up the line. Takes it well.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Kangaroos to rack up the marks. The Kangaroos need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Higgins boots it long. Williams marks it.
50 metres out. They really need a goal on the board now. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. Not enough help gained from that kick. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Trenga kicking the ball to himself. White, the better man there. Kicks beyond the wing. Marks.
Gray will take every opportunity to take a screamer when a step ladder presents itself. Puts boot to ball. Home.
It's gone through for a magnificent behind. Put Adelaide in front. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Marked by Monfries. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 45 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Nice kick. Monfries knocking through his third of the match. And that puts them further in front. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Ryder gets onto the ball. The ball in the hands of Swallow. Trenga there to mop it up. Wines dodging for no reason at all. Dishes it off by hand. Puts the head down as he runs in. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Over the years, he's forged his reputation on courage and smelling salts. I don't think he'll be coming back out. That was nasty stuff. Humps off for the power. A taunt from Anderson. Great grab. Wines lines it up. Going for goal number 1. Dropped by Thomas. The power in front. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Caught. He plays on. Misses the intended target. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Lobs the handball. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Did he see a ghost? Monfries comes away with the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
I don't think his performance is going to go down too well in the coaching box, Dennis.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate.
Lobby is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Thomas with the ball. He boots it. Garner catches it.
Boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks hurriedly. White swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Choose to kick it. Trenga looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Off the side of the boot. Terrible kick. The ball goes over the boundary on the pocket. Booted by Thomas. Takes that one strongly. A desperate kick there. Westhoff not getting much of it, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's gone missing lately.
Forward momentum. His enemy there as he crossed the line.
Cunnington has so much potential. He could just be anything. Wood intercepts the bouncing ball.
All up call. Levy totally outclassed in that contest. Swallow gets it on the bounce. Has it now. He's got the football now. He receives the handball. Garner boots it. Hansen catches it. Works it across the ground. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Waite picks out the leading Clark. Ebert looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Kept alive under pressure. Broadbent runs past and gets the ball. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. He's got the football now, finding the running player. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Swallow working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Good drop punt by Cloby. Great mark under pressure. Keeps it close to the ground. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Westhoff just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Testing shot outside the 50. An ideal position to be kicking from. He gathers the loose ball. Westhoff drives the ball towards goal. Spilled by Wood. Port Adelaide lead the Kangaroos 92-19. It's not the score he was looking for. Nice hands. Swallow with the interception, finding the running player. Jams it on the boot. Marked by Williams, dishes it off by hand. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He's a ball magnet. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Levick directs it down. Boat with the football. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Is in his possession. Takes possession. Trenga with no time to delay with that kick. Cunnington has to get this goal. Score for the Kangaroos. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter. Some nice goals, but it won't make much difference at the end of the day. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Levy hits it. The ball in the hands of Ebert gives it to Trenga. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marks.
The Kangaroos have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. McMillan with a strong mark.
McMillan feeds it wide. Superb handball. Exclamation point. How about that? Gets boot to leather. Ebert intercepts the bouncing ball. Wins the hard ball.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But North Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Pittard picks up the loose ball. He boots it. He grabs it.
Gets boot to high. Steady hands there as he holds that one. A nice long kick by Cunnington. The contest, no match for him. Impey sends one up towards the wing. Boat from behind. He wants to play on. Kicks. And a free for Swallow. Slams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
The power have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Kangaroos need to stop trying to outmark the power and just get a fist into the contest. Wright puts his boot on it. Pittard marks it. Passes by hand. Wines. Goes for goal. That was horrible.
Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. Thomas kicks. Free kick for Cunnington. Cunnington takes a low stab kick. Gets boot to leather. White catches it. He plays on. Puts boot to ball. Lucky bounce collected. Trenga with the interception. Finding the running player. Bonfrey's off the side of his boot. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Too many behinds on the board. Took the power. Disappointing kick there. Boat grabs that one. Puts boot to ball. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But North Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Anderson puts his boot on it. Swallow claims the ball. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure. Chips it down towards half forward.
Simply outplayed the opposition there. Too far out to score, surely. Wait with a pretty easy kick. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 15 metres out. Wait executes the goal well. That's number 2. North Melbourne won't be so desperate after that goal. Levy with the mighty fist. Gains possession. Booted by Boak. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Yet another possession. The advantage is played. Ball up in the centre square.
Cunnington is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. It's in his possession. Boak gives the ball to the running man.
Cunnington has had plenty of it, Richo.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Williams misses the goal. It's fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. I would have expected him to nail that. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Pittard kicking the skin off that one. A solid mark from Swallow. Sends it on its way. Played on. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
If the Power can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if North Melbourne can tend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Richo, now with his stats.
The Power are way ahead in tackles, putting 77 on the scoreboard and leaving the Kangaroos far behind on 25. You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close. Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Port Adelaide with 120 and North Melbourne with 97. It doesn't get much closer than that.
Thanks for that, Richo. It's time for the final quarter.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Deft touch from Ryder. He's got the football now. He gets his hands on the footy. Swallow gets the ball. Boak heading in. Watch his style. Monfries marks it. That's bad work. Well, if the Hines were goal, this team would be very rich by now. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Disappointing kick there. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Levy takes it well. Lining up the goal now. Gets boot to high. Caught. Boak in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. A monster kick will be required from here. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Monfries wins the marking contest. This is a very sharp angle, Richo. What are his chances?
This angle will test him, I reckon, Dennis.
A chance to add one more to his tally. The ball goes over the line and over the play. Wood keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. The ball is socket. Cunnington laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Jonas gets the interception on the bounce. Out of bounds in the pocket. The umpire's throw is a good one. Cunnington aims for his man on the ground. Scoops up the bouncing ball.
Port Adelaide aren't giving away any free kicks out there at the moment. The opposition can't seem to take a trick. Lobby gets the loose ball, passes by hand. Monfries running in now. The Power are really looking the goods with the lead over North Melbourne.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. Swallow with the ball. It's a ball up. Guided down nicely by Cunnington. Controlled by White. Swallow marks. Bumps the pigskin. Catch by Garner. Choose to kick it. Great mark. Clark with the kick. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark.
The Kangaroos just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50.
Boak tries his luck along the ground. Swallow a good crummer. McMillan lays it off to the running man. Intercepted by Wright. He has the ball. Williams racking up the possessions. Jacobs gathers it, collected by Pittard. That's a massive kick. Takes that one strongly. Ebert dishes it off by hand. Boak sends the ball on a handball, finds Wingard, lining up the goal now, 25 metres out. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Wingard executes the goal well. We'll be happy with goal number 2. This lead getting bigger now.
Wingard got a really good footballing brain.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here we go. Levy thumps it forward. The bouncing ball is controlled. Trengo shoots it. Plenty of shots are spoiled at the last moment by efforts to add just those few more metres. Well, that puts another behind on the scoreboard. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Thomas would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Wood slams the ball to his boot. Pittard with the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Pittard has a kick. Trengo gets the catch.
Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. That ball's travelling. I don't know if you can see it from back there, but it's a goal. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And there's the bounce. Cunnington, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. McMillan getting a free kick there. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark.
Let's play on.
Levy boots it. He collects the loose ball. Trengo just stopping for a quick dance. Wood will take the free. Wood has been told to play on now. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
60 metres out. Thomas with the catch.
North Melbourne just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Hartlett with the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He decides to play it on. Wood with good, strong hands.
Sends it on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 60 metres out. Boak with a pretty easy kick. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Boak with the pickup. Boak throws the ball. Free kick. Swallow sends one up towards the wing. Hands like dinner plates.
Port Adelaide have just been so dominant in the marking contests, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. It's intercepted. Good hand skills there. Thomas has bumped off the ball.
Finding the running player. McMillan again, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 25 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. The Power have scored the last 3 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Levy gets the tap. The ball in the hands of Trengo. Boak with no other option but to put it to the empty space. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Drake pummels in. Anderson picks it up. Did he see a ghost? Gray plays it on. Chips it down towards half forward. Wright gathers it. Cunnington comes away with the ball. Levy on the ball at the moment. Sweeping handball. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Broadbent decides to send it to open space. The spilled ball is collected. Gets the loose ball. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Great mark over the pack.
McMillan is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Gray by hand. He boots it. Lobby scoops up the ball. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Passes by hand. He's blocked it. Nice accurate handballing. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Clark gets the ball. He kicks the ball, waits with the mark.
Squeezes out a handball, going for goal number 1. Chalked up a goal for the Kangaroos. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. There's the bounce.
Lobby. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Trengove puts his boot on it. Wood gains the loose ball. He just wants some attention. Gets the loose ball. Monfries with a clean pickup. Running in for the goals now. He gathers the ball. Monfries bumps. He lays off the pass.
The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Puts boot to ball. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Picture perfect drop punt. Swallow over the top. Kicks it. Whoa, what a mark. Gets boot to leather. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Garner has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. Trengove taking aim.
Looking for another goal here. Gets the loose ball. Monfries gets that out just in time. Smothers. The loose ball scooped up, gets the ball free. Going for goal number 3. It looks like Port Adelaide have this one in the bag. It's not the score he was looking for.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Kangaroos stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Wingard, wonderful goal.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Claimed by Globey. White has the ball. He has the ball. Trengove working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. The ball spills to Wingard. The loose ball picked up. Monfries taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Monfries taking aim. Going for goal number 5. Perfect kick. Monfries with that kick has increased the lead. The power in nailing the coffin shut. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Lobby can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Puts boot to ball. Wood gets the ball. Thomas finds the pass. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Gets the handball. He gathers the ball. Good hand skills there. He takes a quick ballet break. Boak kicks for goal.
The ball knocked up. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Thomas waiting for the man to free up. Strong mark by Trengove. That came off the boot with huge power. Trengove sinks it from a long way out, and that puts them further in front. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Batted down nicely by Globey. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Boak pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Short handball from Monfries. Wood swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Swallow has the ball.
Ball up.
Batted down nicely by Cunnington. White gathers. Hand passes. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Handball short. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Waite comes away with the ball. Boak with the handball out of the pack. Levy kicks it. Thomas marks it. Oh, he's given that to up an almighty thump. Caught.
The Kangaroos have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Trengove collects it. He hand passes it. Wood with the interception. Interception. Boak has given away a free kick.
Handball's out into space. Trengove intercepts it. Bounces favourably for Wright. That play is as high-tech as a campfire. North Melbourne really had their pants pulled. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce.